I'm 5 years clean, and sometimes I still think about and miss getting high. And it's not because my life's falling apart or even that life's bad. It's just that there was always something back then that just instantly worked, and part of me misses that. If you want to find out a little bit more of why this is, keep on watching. People think cravings are the hardest part of sobriety, but they're not. The hard part, it's a lot quieter than that. It usually kicks up when life feels flat, when you're emotionally exhausted, or life's getting heavy. It doesn't always say to just go use. It's usually saying, there was that one thing that always worked. And for a second that feels true. But we all know that's not the full memory. Your brain likes to keep a highlight reel, and it remembers the relief, the warmth, the feeling of okay for just a few hours. But it likes to leave out the bad parts, the shame, the constant withdrawals, the constant trying to find a fix just to feel just a little bit normal. We like to romanticize the past, especially the parts that would give us the most relief. Makes sense to romanticize our drug use. So when that thought pops up, I like to try to find what it's actually pointing to. And most of the time it circles back to, life's stresses, the emotional exhaustion I was talking about. Just feeling flat and empty and just wanting that quick release. That's the part not a lot of people talk about with recovery. It's getting sober takes away that solution, and there's not really a quick fix to replace it with. There's no single thing that hits as hard and as fast as our drug of choice would do for us. What there is in recovery is the slow build. The consistent habits of eating well, sleeping well, exercising, just any type of movement just to get your body moving. Journaling out your thoughts instead of running from them. And none of this works instantly, and none of it's going to feel as hard-hitting as that drug of choice felt. But that's not what we're after here. We're trying to build something that lasts. And over time, these things are going to compound on top of each other, and that's where you get that real lifelong relief. And some days are just harder than others. Some days are just gray, and you just feel down, and you wish you just had that one thing to just get that immediate impact again. And those are the days you got to look back and be grateful for how far you've come. Whether that's 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 years, 10 years. You got to remember how far you've come and be grateful for that. And that tends to help that gray feeling a little bit. All of this is just progression, and none of it's perfection. If you're focused on perfection, you're always going to feel like you're failing. And that's a whole other topic that we can get into. But the discomfort that you're feeling through this process, it's just part of it. It's part of the growth. It's part of the progression. So when that thought shows up, I don't push it down or resist it, because what we resist persists. Sometimes I'll acknowledge it and just let it pass. Other times I'll thank it for where it's gotten me to today. Because recovery was never about not wanting to get high again. It's what we do when that feeling comes up. If any of this resonates and you're looking for a little extra support, I just want to let you know that I do one-on-one coaching, and the link's in the bio.